Welcome to a highlight from the Dominion League. This was too exciting to leave till the end of the season, so I made a video to show you all right now. The combo here involves Souk and Gamble. I learned about it from Tracer's Dominion channel, didn't come up with it on my own, and I deliberately didn't highlight anything else in the kingdom because I think there is nothing else as strong or as fast as this combo. How do we start? First thing is we want to buy Souks, so we need money to do that. I think the best way to start and the best card that is compatible with the rest of the strategy is going to be a pair of silvers. My opponent goes for Old Map and Silk Merchant, which is reasonable if you don't pick up on the Souk Gamble thing, which it seems like they didn't, otherwise I suspect they would have opened differently. Now we have enough money to buy Souk. We buy the Souk. Importantly, the next part of our plan here is to trash the estates from the deck. You'll see why that is of particular importance soon enough. Upgrade for my opponent, again, makes perfect sense. Without Souk and Gamble on the board, you'd probably want to build something with stables and a lot of money. Seems like that is what my opponent is going for. Upgrade comes out, they trash into silver, all this is fine. And they get a pageant, not a problem. Here now, we are about to complete the second part of our plan, which is to get rid of all the estates. And in fact, here I am a little bit lucky. I had 6, so because I knew there were no estates in the rest of the deck, I was safe to gamble on 6 coin and still hit 5 to be able to buy Souk to trash the copper and estate in my hand. The lucky part here is that I top decked the other Souk in my deck, so it gives me quite a bit more money to allow me to go deeper into the deck just to get around to the next shuffle more quickly. So here again, 6 coin. I know there's only treasure left, which means I'm guaranteed to hit 5 off a gamble. Third Souk trashes the third estate. Souk for my opponent, maybe they've realized what they've missed out on here, we'll see. Here now, we end up in the same position as we did before. Step 1 complete, get money to buy Souk. Step 2, trash all the estates from the deck. Step 3 is to buy as many Souks as possible and try to gamble through until the end of the deck. So here, again, I have 6. I know that I am safe to gamble and still be able to buy Souk to trash the 2 coppers in my hand. Again, lucky to see the Souk early, gets me a heap of money. I buy the Souk to trash the 2 coppers from my hand and still have a buy left over, so I can gamble the Souk into play, which then allows me to purchase all of the other Souks from the pile. And you might think, okay, great, you now have a deck of 9 Souks and some treasures. What do you do from now? Well, here's the last part of the combo. Step 4, after buying out all the Souks via gamble, is to pad the top of your deck with treasure to avoid Souks colliding in it. So here I don't have that much money to fully pad my next hand. I am able to pad only 1 card. There's a silver on top of the deck. I buy a silver. The silver doesn't hurt, nor does it really help. Sort of a nothing card at this point because gamble costs 2. You reveal silver, you pay for your gamble. You've just gone 1 card deeper into the deck. Fortunately, despite having 9 Souks, only 2 of them show up in my opening hand. So I will be able to get quite a bit of value from the rest of the Souks in the deck. Now it's too late for my opponent because I have all the Souks and you'll see the full strength of the combo here. Now you just click gamble many times and get through until the end of the deck. And here's how you can build after you do this. So you might think, okay, great, you have this much money, you could buy 4 provinces, what now? Not quite. We could still get more money into the deck. Last turn, I bought silver and top deck those. Now I can buy gold and top deck the gold instead. Gold is better than silver because it's net 1 coin after you gamble it into play. So I am gaining money like this. And not only that, I have top decked 4 gold, which means even if a Souk comes along with those, I'll be able to fully empty my hand and get full value from the rest of the Souks. So at this point, the game is effectively over. My opponent has not anything close to what I've generated. They're 30 something coins and 10 buys. They don't have that. So I feel very, very comfortable with this position. They go for a Voyage, and we'll talk about Voyage. You might think Voyage is great because you get the extra turn, so you could do all of this one more time, but Voyage only lets you play 3 cards from hand, which means you'll be left with 2 cards in hand. Every Souk will be worth 2 coin less, and I have 9 Souks, that's 18 coin less. It might be helpful still to have an extra turn with less money, but given the game state, there's no reason for me to gamble a Voyage into play and then have a turn with less money here. 56 and 10 buys is almost enough to end the game, not quite. I could buy 7 provinces here, but I don't want to. I want to get all 8 and finish the game cleanly. So I am once again going to pad the top of the deck with a bunch of gold and just save over a coffer because of the pageant. Finally, now I have enough money in the deck and I will be able to end the game. Our opponent does something similar to what we've been doing. They are gambling through their deck. They have a poorhouse, and they will pick up a few more poorhouses and be able to gamble those into play to get a lot of coin, but there's no buy, right? They only have the Souk for buy and a Silk Merchant, so it's a weaker version, so to speak, of the Gamble Souk combo. Gamble Poorhouse, that is. They effectively pass on the Voyage turn, and you get to see almost the full strength of adding all these gold into the deck. I almost get through the entire deck and generate 64 coin, that's right, and enough buys to empty the provinces in this final turn here. I have to again thank Tracer for showing me this combo, and I'm happy I was able to find it in a league game. Thanks for watching.